Hi guys, Jennifer here for a little bit of yoga, right? So hope you had a good week and you are ready to do some stretching. So here we go. Let's go ahead and find your nice, comfy, seated space. You need a band or a strap. We're gonna use that today. Actually, and of course we're gonna stretch your hammies, but we're gonna use that as well to do a little bit of balancing. So grab your mat, grab your water, a little bit of water if you need it as we go throughout our session, and your band or your strap. So, sound like a plan? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and scoot you back here. Remember guys, together we are stronger. So let's go ahead and become a little stronger today with a little bit of stretching. All right, you've got your stuff, you've got your nice quiet space. We're gonna go ahead right here. Let's take in a deep breath. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale all the stress of Friday. Let it go. Let it soften. All of that worry is out there. We're not gonna focus on it. We're gonna focus on what is here with you in your space. So, lifting up tall, eyes closed. Go ahead and stretch the crown of the head up to the sky, and let's just breathe. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Deep and complete breath in. Full breath out. Take a few more of those. And let's just allow that breath to continue to move through the body. A lovely deep breath. Good job. So we're seated nice and tall. Let's go ahead and take that chin though. We're going to drop the chin to the chest. Get a little bit of length through the back of the neck. Still breathing deeply. And we'll lift that head up. Go ahead and look right up to the sky here. Good. Bringing that head back to the center. Go ahead and turn the head to one side. And we'll turn the head to the other side. Beautiful. Right back to the middle. Let's go ahead and roll that head around. Easy circular rotations with that neck loosening up. Exhaling down and inhaling up. Is your neck tense? If it is, soften it as we roll that head around. You might even be able to feel this nice movement into the shoulders, in, of course, that neck, and maybe even down the length of the back a little bit if you are particularly tense. Good. Roll that head around, opposite direction. Loosen, loosen. Easy, easy movement. Lovely. Maybe one more. And stellar. Up we go to the top, nice and long. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, scoop and round, seated cat stretch. Lift up, inhale, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. Take a couple more, inhale up. And exhale, scoop. And even one more after that. Inhale. And exhale. Fantastic. Go ahead and come on up to the top. And we're going to start to loosen up those shoulders, those arms a bit. So let's take your right arm out to the side, reach it out nice and long, and then we're just going to gently pull it across the body, Give it a little press here, a little press. You can look over that shoulder if that feels right. Lovely. Breathe here. Scoop that same arm up to the sky, lift tall, and then let us dip over to the left. So we're reaching here, we're stretching down the length of that right oblique, all into that side body. Reach, reach, dip over as far as you would like. And then we'll lift up tall to the top. Good, here's where we're gonna use your strap today. So we're gonna find cow face pose. We're gonna go ahead and use your band, even if you've got a tremendous amount of flexibility. Let's see what we can do with that today. So that right arm, I'm gonna reach it up to the sky. I'm gonna flip around so you can see me, and we're gonna find that cow face pose, right? So I've got my right hand on that band, and then that left hand is down the bottom, right? Fantastic. And as you can, while you're back there, see if you can't maybe walk those hands a little closer together. Whether you've got a band or a towel, doesn't matter. But maybe walk those hands a little closer together until you find that cow face pose, right? Holding here, and that right elbow is pressing up to the sky. Go ahead and lift your chin and hold here. So I can feel a nice tricep stretch. And we're breathing and releasing. Release that arm, release that band. Lovely. And let's go ahead and try that other side. So left arm, scoop it out. And we'll go ahead and reach it across the body. Give it a little press. Maybe look over that shoulder. So the really great thing about using your band, even again, if you are very flexible and you can find that cow face pose, you can connect those hands there behind you. Sometimes it's just nice to work and wiggle those fingers closer together, working yourself slowly down that strap. Just gives you a little bit of time to move into that pose. Good. Scoop that arm up to the sky, lift it tall, and over we go. Give it a reach. Breathe, breathe, and lift up. Cow face pose time. So I'm gonna grab my band here into my left hand. Gonna try to point that right or that left elbow up to the sky. Reach back with my right hand, grab that band. I'll flip around here. And slowly try to walk those fingertips a little closer together. Holding here, holding your pose wherever you are is great. Got that nice stretch into that tricep. Lift the chin if you can. And rest and release. Excellent. Go ahead and take both arms now. Scoop both arms up to the sky. Take both hands, place them here on that upper back, and push both elbows up. Lovely. Straight up to the sky. Fantastic. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Excellent. Let those arms come down. Let those arms flop forward. And let's just maybe make some big circles, right? So coming forward with those arms, inhaling up, exhaling down, right? Loosening up those shoulders, performing just a little breaststroke here, right? We've gone into the pool, and we're moving those arms forward. Gentle movement, gentle breath. And how about we then perform the backstroke. Arms go up and back. Very nice. Up we go. Those arms, we'll go ahead and come on down. We'll give them a nice little wiggle. Lovely. Find my comfortable seated position once again, right? Wherever you are, we're gonna come forward. We're gonna bring your nose closer to the floor, but go ahead and bring your hands out to the side today. So nice wide position with those hands. Maybe walk those guys out, and while we're here, flat back as you reach the crown of the head forward. So flat, flat spine, wide positioning with those hands. Breathe in and out. Good, good. Take a breath. Drop that nose forward. Go ahead and round down, round through your spine. And then while you're here, if you'd like, we can maybe reach those hands on around behind you. You can interlace those fingers or maybe grab a wrist. Same thing, fold forward. Then we'll untangle yourself and scoop back up to the center. Lovely. Rotation. Let's go ahead and rotate to the right. I'm going to reach my right hand on around behind me. Maybe I can set that right hand on my left hip as I twist to the right. Lovely. Come through the center, other side, right hand, left knee. Left hand, reach it on around behind you. Rotate leftish. And excellent. Untangle. Back to the center. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale up. And exhale. Press. Bringing those hands down to the mat. Let's just press down on those palms. Lift up long through that spine. Feel all that space all along that spinal column. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Very nice. Let's find ourselves half of a balancing bear. So I'm going to reach down, grab a heel, grab a toe, right foot, and I'm just going to take this right leg out to the side. So use your left hand for support if you need to. You can even grab a big toe. Just straighten it out as much as you would like. Half of a balancing bear. And bring it on down, and we'll just swap out legs. Grab a toe, grab a heel, out we go. Release it. Very nice. Bringing those heels together, those feet together right out here in front of you. Positioning your hands maybe on your shins. We're just going to do just a little bit of a trunk rotation to loosen up everything that we may have missed. So again, exhale down and inhale lift. Continue. Excellent. Opposite direction when you're ready. And up we go to the top. Very nice. Draw those knees in, grab those thighs. Lift up tall, tall, tall. Ears reaching upward. Fantastic. Extend those legs on out in front of you. And while you're here, let's just point your toes. And then slowly roll the toes back as you flex the feet. We'll do that again. Point your toes. Roll the toes back and flex the feet. Good. Big slow circles around we go. Beautiful. Opposite direction. Very nice. Bring those legs back to the center. Give those fellows a little wiggle. Beautiful. One breath in, up we go. And exhale, down to the mat. Perfect. Grab your band and let's come on down and let's go ahead and get to those handy stretches and we will get to that through the whole pose. So down we go, right ankle, left quad, send those hands behind that left thigh. Let's go ahead and just pull on in here. Give it that nice stretch. While you're here, we're focusing on the legs, but we are softening into that upper body. Let go through the shoulders. Again, since most of us carry our tension in the shoulders and the neck, it's a good reminder to have. Once you let go and soften, sometimes that tension creeps right back in. So breathe and release. Left foot to the mat. Go ahead and position that right knee over on top of the left. And then both knees flop to the right. We give it a little spinal twist. And excellent. Back to the center. Hamstring stretch time. So take your strap or your towel. Up we go. Right foot. Be sure to flex that right foot and push that right heel to the sky. Lovely. Breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath perhaps. So that as you exhale, we can reach up, take that strap into that right hand, open that right leg out, push your heel out and away from the body. Lovely. Breathe in and breathe out. Release that right leg. Give everything a little shake. Wiggle it out. And then we'll go ahead and bend that right knee and we're going to move to the other side. So left ankle, right quad, hands behind that right thigh and just pull in. There we go. Left glute, left piriformis. Hug it in. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Maybe just another millimeter. Before we release, park that right foot on the mat, push that left knee over on top, and then flop both knees to the left. And excellent. Up to the top. Hamstring stretch time. So go ahead and loop up that left foot. There's that hammy stretch. Go ahead and work to pull that left leg closer to the body. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Fantastic. Reach up, take that strap into that left hand. Left leg goes out to the side, a little inner thigh stretch there. Hold it here. And release it. Release that left leg. Release that right leg. Go ahead and wiggle both out. And then let's just soften here through the hips, right? Those toes fall out and open naturally. Take a moment just to breathe. Close your eyes. Soften those tense shoulders, right? Allowing those hips just to relax. Take a moment to notice your body. Be silent here for just a moment and breathe. We'll carefully bend one knee, place that foot on the floor. Bend the other knee, place that foot on the floor, and we're just gonna gently here move through some very soft windshield wipers. So flop those knees side to side. Right? Creaking and popping is normal, so long as it doesn't hurt. And excellent. Back to the center. Go ahead and duck walk those feet back in towards each other. Fantastic. We're going to go ahead and bend a knee. Reach your hands behind that thigh. And up we go to the top. Very nice. So we're going to send both legs forward once we come on up. Both legs are out there right in front of you. Take your band or your strap, and then let's go ahead and loop it around both feet. So we're going to keep those knees soft, but once you hang on to that band, lift tall. Nice straight spine here. Knees are soft. We're going to come forward with a flat back. So no rounding, nice straight spine. Hinge forward. So of course you're going to feel this in your hammies a little bit, but I want you to really focus on the flatness, the straightness of your spine. So using that band just to maybe pull you a little bit forward, do what you can do. Take a breath. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. One more time. Inhale, breathe in. And then exhale, release, round forward. Soften through that back. Take a moment, scoop and stack up to the top. Scoop and lift, right up to the center. Easy shoulders, wiggle those guys out. And then we'll take another breath. Inhale up. And exhale down, giving us a lot of opportunity to check in with that posture. Beautiful. So take that band to the side. We're going to use him again in just a moment, but let's flip over to your tummy. So up we go. Right onto your tum-tums. There we are. Your hands are here underneath your shoulders. Make sure those elbows are squeezing in close, and then tops of the feet on that mat. We're going to scoop up into a little cobra. Good. Breathe, breathe. And release it. Lovely. Both arms slide forward way out in front of you. We're going to lift up and we're going to float on that tummy. So we'll go ahead and do our reverse boat. We're going to lift both arms and both legs at the same time. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. And inhale, lift up and float on your tummy. Good. Extend those arms forward. Reach them out. Reach back through the legs. Energy extending outward from the center of the body. And relax down. Very nice. Good. We're going to take that strap. We're going to perform a little foot to glute pose. But go ahead and use your band. Again, even if you're flexible, sometimes it is nice just to have a little bit of assist, right? So wrap it around as best you can, and then let's keep those knees close together and keeping that thigh on the mat. We'll just gently pull that right leg, that right heel towards your glute. So I'm gonna go ahead and relax my head here, down on my left arm, and breathe here for a bit. And then slowly untangling, and then we're gonna have to find that same position with the other leg, right? Really feeling that gently, of course, into that quad. So reach that band around, loop it up and around that left foot, and then carefully here, pulling that left heel closer towards your glute. Once you find a position that works for that, relax your head, drop your nose down. And when you're ready, release. Release that band. Those quads should be feeling a little bit more loose. We're going to go ahead and press ourselves up into Sphinx today before we press up and back. So push your hands forward, tighten up your derriere, and lift into Sphinx. Mushy, mushy with those hind parts. Ears lifted. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And relax it. Excellent. Up we go, all the way up and back into Balasana. Go ahead and stretch out your spine, right? Head comes down. Very nice. Come on up, hands and knees. Give it a good scoop into cat stretch. Flatten it out, neutral spine, and then we're going to tuck up your toes and press up into down dog. There's our down dog. There's our calf stretch. We're going to come forward into plank. I made a little adjustment there, so find your plank position. And we're gonna flip here to the side, choose your favorite side, either in to side plank or to side gate. You can place that knee up underneath you. So wherever you would like to be today is great. You just hang on to your position and breathe here. Good. When you're ready, back we go into plank, your push-up position. We will flip to the other side. So side gate or side plank. And back to plank. Lovely. Press yourselves up. Down dog. Find that down dog. And really send your head back towards your toes. Fantastic. It is pigeon time. Take that right leg, scoop it up high to the sky, bend that right knee, swing it forward between your hands. We're gonna release those toes in the back and then just drop down. Here's our pigeon. There we go. Wiggle it out down there. Your right foot should be ahead of that left hip. You can wiggle and shift however it feels right to you. Fantastic. Bringing those hands back here by those hips. We're going to take that right foot and we're going to draw it up underneath you. But first, let's tuck up your left toes. Take that right foot, bring it here underneath that right knee. And since those quads are all kinds of stretched out, we're going to drop your left knee to the mat. And a couple of choices here. We could just come on up and hang out here. A nice little namaste. If you're feeling flexible today, reach back with that left hand, grab that left foot, and find your balancing pigeon. Breathe, breathe, and release it. Step yourselves back into down dog. Good down dog. And then knees to the mat, release your toes, and then let's just scoop it up into cat stretch before we do that other pigeon. So scoop it and flatten it. Now it's time for that other pigeon. Tuck it up, lift the knees, left leg, scoop it up high, bend that left knee, swing it forward between those hands, release those toes, left foot ahead of that right heel, drop down. You find your pigeon. Lovely. Up we go. Hands come back towards those hips a little bit. Open up that chest. Hip flexor stretch. Breathe here. And relax. And then we need to tuck up those right toes. As you're ready, go ahead and draw that left foot to the floor. Up here, underneath that left knee. So there's our runner's lunge. We're going to drop the right knee to the mat. Release your toes. And you can hang out here in a little monkey pose with namaste, or we can reach back, grab that right foot, and left arm forward. So you find your position. Release it. Toes to the mat. Tuck those fellows up. Press on up and step back. Down dog. Lovely. While we're here, push up onto your toes. And reach those heels to the mat. Let's go ahead and take that one more cat stretch. So knees to the mat, release your toes, scoop it up, cat stretch. And flatten it out. Beautiful. Let's make our way up to standing. So tuck up the toes, lift the knees. If you're feeling fancy today, we're gonna bend those knees and hop forward, or you can simply walk those feet forward. Your choice, whatever happens, is great. Let's take a nice reverse swan dive. Inhale, up to the sky, and exhale, arms come down beside you. Once those arms come on down, let's go ahead and wiggle and shake everything out. And we will lift tall, nice and long. Check in with your posture and just relax those arms down beside you. Here's our namaste, right? Relax those arms, stand tall. Lovely. And since we've been focusing on quads today, notice those quads. Are they stretched? Are they lengthened? Are they feeling a little bit more loose where you didn't know that they were feeling tight? Sometimes that happens too. Good. Bring your hands to your heart, take a breath, and just sit down in a chair. We'll take a breathing chair today. So exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. And one more time. Good job. Beautiful. Release those arms. Wiggle out. So we're going to need your band again, your strap, right? And more quads. So you find your balance. If you're near a wall and you need to use it, please, please do. So I'm going to take my band, and I'm just going to let it drop down a little bit here, and I'm going to place my foot, my right foot, into that band. There we go. So I think I'm going to go ahead and flex my foot today. So give it a little bit of balance. I'm going to take my band, hopefully your band or your towel is long, and I'm just going to pull up here. So it's the same thing that we did when we were on our tummies. I'm going ahead and I'm pulling that right heel closer to my glute. Very nice. So we're balancing. If you are feeling steady, we can perhaps add a little hinge forward, right? A little warrior 3 variation, a little king dancer variation, and come on up to the top. If you want to make this a full king dancer, if you have the ability with your strap and your balance, come forward. Coming up to the top, when you're ready, releasing and untangling. Nice. Check in with everything, right? Because we've got 2 sides, and usually one side is usually better for balance. So again, you need a wall, go relocate yourself. I'm gonna flip around the other side, take my band, hook in my left foot, right? There we go. And you can just hold here, lift it up as you would like, and there's our quad stretch. So, can't really turn my head to the side to see you guys, lose my balance, right? So, you hang out there. And as you can, you might want to lift up those arms, or you can just simply add a hinge here, or you can find that king dancer pose. And it is not happening for me today, but I know it is happening for you. So you find that balance, you hinge forward with that band, with that strap, breathe, breathe. feet wherever you are. You are centered. You are strong. You are steady. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And then go ahead and come on back to the center. Very nice. So that was a tough one, right? And remember, balance on both legs is not always the same, and you need to just be patient with your balance. So we'll go ahead and send that band or that strap right on out to the side. Let's take a wide stance here on your mat. Take a breath, inhale, lift, and exhale down. Good. Hands to the mat. We're going to find our hammock pose today, but we're going to turn it into a twisted fan. So big monster step forward with those hands. Relax your head. Look behind you. Good, good. From here, take your left hand, reach your left hand underneath you for that right ankle. Bring it forward, right hand, reach it back for that left ankle. And excellent. Bringing both hands forward, walking those guys up underneath you. We're going to go ahead and duck walk those feet in, and then stop those guys so that those heels are underneath your hips. We're going to bend your knees, sink down, lift your heels off the floor, and find your balance right here. Hands at the heart, namaste. We're just hanging out here. If you're feeling fancy, you can close your eyes. Or if you'd rather do crow pose, now is a great time to practice that. Fantastic. Wherever you are, send those hands to the mat, push that derriere up to the sky. And then from here, I'm gonna cross my ankles and just have a seat. Come on down. So let's do one more quaddy thing, since it's been our theme today. We're gonna do a little half hero pose. So if this one bothers your knees, you just find crab pose, right? There's our crab pose. You can just lift those hips right up off the mat. If your knees are okay, let's drop the right knee to the floor here, drop it on down, and then actually we're going to extend the left leg out today so that we can press up into half hero. One more nice little quad stretch. And down we go. We'll swap out legs, right? Extending out the right leg. Left knee drops forward, and we just press up, half hero. And down we go. Releasing from your half hero or your crab, whatever you had going on today. And lovely, hug those knees into your chest, round everything down, and let us rock side to side. Good, good. And center up those knees. Take those hands, position those guys down on the mat or underneath your hips. We're going to reach both legs up to the sky. There we go. And we are going to lower those legs to the floor with a lot of core control as if we were coming out of shoulder stand. So here at the top, breathe in. And as you breathe out, control with the core to lower those legs to that mat. Wiggle out those legs. Once those guys come on down, lovely. And then pull those knees into the chest one more time. Flop the arms to the side, drop both knees to the right for just a moment. One more easy spinal twist. And both knees to the left. Good job. Back to the center. Set those feet on the mat. Slide your legs down and out along that floor. And go ahead and take your time as you wiggle into a cozy position for Yoga Nidra today. So wiggle it on out. Socks, sweatshirts, pillows, blankies, whatever you need. Take a moment just to melt on down into your space. This is the most important portion of our yoga session because it allows you this time just to come inward and soften. Soften that entire body while you go ahead and reap all of the benefits from all the stretching, all the movement, and all the breath work that we just did. So once you are in your comfy spot, we're going to take a few breaths today and just release with that breath. So let's go ahead and inhale. Expand every cell in that body. Take in as much oxygen as you can. And then exhale, soften and sink that entire body down into your space, wherever you happen to be. Let's do that again. Inhale, expand that chest. Exhale, melt and sink. Maybe one more time. Inhale, deep breath in. And as you exhale, let all the tension in the body just depart. You don't need it. So go ahead and allow it just to melt away from the body. And then here in this space, giving yourself just a little inventory here, go through that body. If there are any bits of tension still remaining, let's just exhale them. Let them go. Let them depart. Just allow the body to breathe naturally, evenly, without your active thought or control. So just take a moment and notice the body as it breathes. You are the observer, and you are just watching and feeling as that chest rises and falls. And from that breath, let's come inward to the mind. And just find that gentle, soft, easy space where you're soft, serene, protected, and gentle. Let's go ahead and hover in this space and enjoy a few moments of solitude. slowly and gently, let's go ahead and bring yourself back into your space, wherever that is. And let's breathe in that space. Deep, full breath in. Complete and full breath out. Moving that breath through the body. Excellent, excellent. So we want to find that long, slow, deep breath so that you can hang on to it for the rest of the evening. Slow, quieting breath. Maybe wiggling those fingers and toes around a little. You might wish to give your body just a little gentle movement. Maybe you'd like to hug the knees into the chest, or stretch out, or even roll over onto your side. Moving slowly. And if you'd like, you can even press on up into a seated position. You can simply stay right where you are. But in your present space, just close your eyes, come inward for a final moment of quiet, thinking about your own uplifting idea, thought, prayer, or just a moment of silence. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Shanti means peace. Om Shanti to you. And thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Namaste. So glad that you are here. Please, please, please do keep up with the YMCA social media pages, the webpage, just to see all of the great things that are happening, all the great things that you can do here online or in person. As always, all of us cannot wait to see you in person. So I'm gonna come forward here so that way I can remind you, oh, hey Pam, how you doing? Nice to see you. I miss seeing you in person. So remember guys, wash your paws. These guys right here, go outside, get some vitamin D and do hydrate. Hydrate even more because it's really hot out lately. So these guys, go wash your paws. Namaste. Bye Pam. See you guys soon. Hi guys, Jennifer here with Montag England and his little brown paw, reminding you as always to please go wash your paws. We will see you soon guys. Take care. Bye-bye.